How's it going, detective? Cypher Bay here. Welcome to my channel and a second video of discussion. We're going to be talking about the new killer coming up, Broken Wheel, also known as Balloon. As you saw in the beginning of the video, there are a lot of people who are saying that this new hunter is OP or overpowered, if he's broken, if there are any counters to him. And quite frankly, I'm getting tired of seeing the comments because that normally leads to hunters getting nerfed, and then that is why you end up seeing the same hunters all the time. You end up seeing Dream Witch, Bomb, Bloody Queen. So we're going to be talking about why, for the most part, he is balanced, how his chase can be countered, and what his powers are. Alright, so first off, we'll be talking about his power. If for those who haven't seen Broken Wheel, essentially it turns into a wheel, and he is very fast. He counters a lot of the survivors' powers, which is leading a lot of survivors saying that he is OP or broken. While in wheel form, he has to inflict thorns to the survivors. He can inflict up to 3, and when he hits them, each thorn is worth 1/4 damage. So if he has 2 thorns on a survivor, he can instantly down them. He also has a secondary skill, which once he uses it, it inflicts the 2 thorns without hitting the survivor. This instantly counters Doctor. The wheel can counter Perfumer, Enchantress, Prospector, Coordinator. Any survivor essentially can't do anything to him in wheel form. However, there is a drawback when he is in wheel form, and that is the control of the wheel. He isn't very good around tight kites, small loops, or inside buildings. He is very hard countered by looping a window because he can't hop over a window in wheel form. You also have to know that he can't down a survivor in wheel form, so unless he gets out of that wheel form, he can't down anybody. When he finally leaves the wheel form, he is a slow hunter. The only thing he really has going for him are the traps, to which if he throws one and you have a thorn on you, you will get stunned. But if you have no thorns on you and he throws a trap, you only get slowed down for, I believe, a second or 2. Now I quickly want to touch upon the survivors, or survivor remains essentially, that never play hunter, when they say that Balloon is broken and needs to be nerfed. The ones who say that this hunter needs to be nerfed are the ones who normally can't last 30 seconds against a Bloody Queen. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. Most survivors who only play survivor really want to have control and are used to having control because you could always fight back against a hunter, to where they want to kite the hunter for a whole 3 ciphers or 4 ciphers. And when they see a hunter whose abilities kind of counter their own abilities, and you strictly have to focus on how well you kite, they'll straight up go into panic mode and just call for nerfs. Quite honestly, I'm getting really tired of it. I know I sound a little bit triggered, but I am getting tired of it. Survivor queue times are like 10+ minutes right now because nobody wants to play hunter. You only see the same hunters every time. Of course, you see the Bloody Queen, the Bon. Occasionally you see the Axe Boy or the Wu Chang. But most of all, you only see the meta. And you finally have a hunter who's basically anti-meta, and survivors are jumping the gun saying that he needs to be nerfed. I do want to go over his game style though. The game style, to where how you play him compared to other hunters. So right off the bat, with every match that I've seen, people go into wheel form and just go crazy, zooming around the map, finding the first survivor they see, obviously, and they start chase. They inflict 2 to 3 of the thorns, and then they get out of wheel form, and the hunter will normally equip Blink so they can down the survivor. Once they chair the survivor, they'll kind of they'll get back into wheel form, and they'll search around for another survivor. However, if a survivor gets near the chaired survivor, his camping is really bad. In wheel form, he can't do anything to prevent the survivor from saving the person on the chair. The average chase time I've seen with him is probably around 35 to 40 seconds at best. I've seen him chase survivors for like a little bit over a minute sometimes because they're in a very strong loop and he just cannot catch them. Just like right here, we see him kind of circling around this little area trying to get the mechanic, but the mechanic is playing it smart and hugging the walls really tight, so he can't really get the mechanic. With all the ciphers being able to be finished in 3 minutes and 40 seconds, this hunter needs to down survivors, I believe every 30 seconds, and has to camp really well. I've seen other hunters such as Axe Boy or Bloody Queen that get down a survivor in like less than 20 seconds. So normally just go for the mirror hit and then just use blink. Or with Axe Boy, they'll summon the flame and then go into blink. So when the survivor says that this hunter is very overpowered, they're just very intimidated because he's new. They need to kind of learn how to play against him. And I think they'll catch on real quick because his counter is kind of like Percy's work. You kind of have to hug the walls really tight. You don't want to transition out because if you get caught transitioning, you're definitely going to get the thorns and you will go down. I don't know. Hopefully the devs don't nerf him because he already got a nerf in the beta, or in the test servers, as I should say. His pessimism radius got reduced, and the timer or the cooldown was also increased. So for those saying that he needs a nerf, he already got one. He already got one. Let's test him out. Let's see how he is in the NAU. He does not need any more nerfs. I repeat, he does not need a nerf. He is fine the way he is. It looks fun as hell. I personally can't wait to try him out. I want to see how well he is in, you know, big maps, small maps, those tight corners. He looks really fun. I want to drift around the map and just go Tokyo Drift. Just, you know, it's going to be really fun. And I suggest survivors to really give him a shot. Get out of survivor, play some hunter. The queue times are horrible. You know, get that balance in. If you don't want to play hunter, then expect to see this hunter as soon as he comes out for us, because a lot of people are going to be buying him with the clues, and you're going to be seeing him in almost every match. And that will be the perfect time for you to learn his counters and learn how to kite him. So that is the end of my rant. I decided to just make this video because I saw so many comments when I was watching his gameplay. I just had to say something. You know, it's very discouraging when people are saying to nerf, 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 when they don't realize that that is the same exact reason why we see the same hunters. I don't want to see him nerfed. He looks too fun. You know, don't take him away from us, netties. He looks too fun. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think he's broken? Do you think he's fair, balanced? Are you scared shitless to face him? Are you excited to play as him? Let me know. I'm personally excited. I can't wait. I'm gonna try to go for his S skin. But yes, I'll see you guys all in the manor. Take care.